Okay, so we are out and about today on one of our many adventures, and as you can see, the car has taken us down a farm track, which is quite fun. Say hello, Pete.
No, it's not actually the car, it's the mission.
Well, it's the GPS then that's taken us down a farm track. Now,
the car goes wherever I point it.
Well, you know what I mean. People know what I mean.
It's getting tight.
Okay, so as you can see, it's getting rather tight now. I'm hoping that people will notice. People might notice a difference in the filming, and that is because I now have an early Christmas present. What was it? A GoPro
11.
GoPro 11. Now, anybody been with me since the beginning knows I use a I keep saying GoPro 7. So this is quite an advanced one, isn't it? I would say.
It's not the latest, but it's much better.
No, apparently the latest is
13, I think.
13, yes. So this is a little bit along, but it's sort of missed a few in the middle, haven't I? Yes. So you can quite nice little trip we're going on. See, we're off to Campden, and I'm sure there was an easier way to go, but Pete's GPS does like to take us down all these little roads. It's a bit of fun for us, and if you like roller coasters, it's good fun as well. So hopefully we'll get there in one piece, won't we? Ooh. And well, it's a good try for the camera to see how it has.
Yeah, that's why I went this way. So you can see
there you are. That's Pete's excuse. He's gone this way. He's trying out the stability of the camera. So this is great fun. It is. Ooh, hang on, I will leave it rolling. Look what I found up here. We can film. There's some horses. And a bit of a car jam.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all done up as well. Posh people on horses.
Yeah, stuck up people.
You don't usually see them done up like this, though. No. All very nicely done. Oh, one of them's on a mobile phone. There we go.
Is that illegal, riding a horse
there you
on
go.
a mobile?
Got a lady waving at us. There we go. Look at them all go past. She was waving. We've got a waving one. Very nice ladies on horses waving at us, isn't there, Pete? And then we got another one in the middle of the road, but this one seems to be a lady doing some exercise with a, I don't know, a tin of beans maybe? Okay, so we're at St James's Campden. We finally got here after our bumpy ride. That is the start of St James's Church. This is the cemetery part, and as you can see that one over there. I doubt you can see it actually. Haven't gotten over there. These are in danger of falling. I've got some beautiful little flowers down here. I'm going to take some pictures of. There we go. These are in danger of falling, so they've been marked. So they've got to be seen to them. Most probably be laid flat sometime in the future. In the distance is what remains of Campden Manor. Campden Manor was built by a man called Baptist Hicks. His memorial's in the church, we'll have a look at it in a bit. And during the English Civil War, Campden, Campden I should say, was a royalist town. But to save, I presume to save it falling into the hands of the parliamentarists, Prince Rupert ordered it to be destroyed. And what we see now, believe it or not, all these hundreds of years later, it's still there. The land's still there, not been touched, which you'd think of is pretty much amazing, really, when you think of all the houses that are being built, and there's this prime estate land right here, and it's not being touched. And I think that's pretty amazing and really nice to think about it. Now I'm trying to graves here because I'm trying to be respectful, not stand on anybody's. Here we go. It's just a matter of weaving a path round. So here we go. It's one of the bridge buildings left here, and get a lovely view of the church from this side as well. So if we keep going along this wall, we shall see some more of what's left of these buildings. If we go up here, I think I've got a leak in my shoe. Good time to find out, isn't it, when you're walking in the wet? So you can see there's a piece of the ruin there. That would have been, that's probably one of the main buildings, I presume. These buildings, as you can see here, that would have been the gatehouse right in front here. Would have been. I hope the camera's picking it up because I can't really tell. So, and there's the church there. The church is meant to be quite high, and you can see it from all areas of Campden. I'm going to just keep saying Campden. We know it's Chipping Campden, but it's beautiful. It's so peaceful here as well. And if we keep walking this way, we see some steps that lead up to the church. Now, leading up to the church as well, on the other side should be 12 lime trees, if I remember rightly from when we were here before, and they represent the 12 apostles. And I'm sure it's 12 apostles. It wasn't 11, it was definitely 12. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But I do all this without a script, and I have a memory like a sieve. So we are up here now. Now this is another beautiful piece of church, and these are some really old stones here. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful trees as well. And I'm just fingers crossed this is all picking up on this new GoPro, because I'm on blind faith at the moment. Buried somewhere here amongst these old graves is a gentleman called Thomas Taverner. Now, he was Thomas, I'll call him Thomas. He was christened here. He was married here, and in his short 25 years, he's also buried here. Now, what makes this even more sad is his wife was the reason for his death. She poisoned him with arsenic, his porridge, one morning. Reason why is still very much questioned to this day. There is no logical reason. She wasn't having an affair. Well, it was doing, there was no evidence she was having an affair. She never confessed to why she poisoned him, but she did, and it was only about a year, 10 months into their marriage. They had a little girl, 8 months actually after they married. Now that's not, they're never 100% sure if she was maybe premature or that Harriet, his wife, was pregnant before they married. But it was definitely 8 months into their marriage she was born, this little girl. It's all in my book, Tales from the Tombstone, the first book we read. It's one of the first churches that we explored, and one of the first churches that went into the book. As I said, it's beautiful church. You can see how old it is. You can see some of these pushed against the wall now. Well, they're so old. Oldest ones in here. So the newer parts back down there. Out of respect, I do try to avoid the newer parts, because okay, we have a Royal Air Force one here. Oh, towards the end of the war, 1944. He was a wire bomber. That's quite sad. Looks like it needs a clean. That was a robin. I don't know if I'm picking it out. Let's see if we can get him. There he goes. Beautiful robin. These are the lime trees. I've come up the right side now for the lime trees. You can see it's lined up. all the way up to the entrance. There we go. There's the entrance. Somebody's happy out there singing. Some more stones that's need to be changed. Beautiful church. And I'm hoping to go inside in a bit. Did I record that? I don't know. I'm going to have to do this in a take 2, aren't I? I can't remember if I pressed the record button. So I'm going to speak that again. So imagine the height of this building. Built in the 13th and 14th century by, well, with money from wealthy merchants in the area. Mostly from wool. So it's called a wool church. I just can't believe how high it is. Can you imagine that when this was built, there was no such thing as health and safety? You know, Fred wasn't worried if Bill had his harness on or had a hard hat or whatever. You just got up there and done your job. You know, I stood on a bit of old rope, and a bit of rickety wood to stand on. Some really old stones here. But it's just amazing when you think about the concept of health and safety these days. It's just beyond me. But I would not have liked to been the man at the top there, that's for sure. Would you, Pete? You see all these exits. What, exits and entries. And
it's a tiny bit too high for me.
yeah. Well, would you like to be Fred or George up there holding onto your rope, would you? Yeah. It'd be alright, as long as you hadn't upset your mates the day before, if they're, you know, relying on to keep you up nice and safe up there, you know. That's an interesting one. This one says, for 12 years, a faithful nurse. Something family of Lady Mary. That's interesting. Died 1889. Can't read it all, sadly. To the family of Lady Mary. Yeah, it definitely says Lady Mary. Okay, so we've managed to get inside, and this is an amazing inside as well as outside. We've got all these memorials. And I'm hoping this is recording because last time I didn't press the record button. Amazing ceiling. Archways. Of course, in corporate, trust me to notice that, isn't it? And the gentleman in here, which we will find in a minute, is called Baptist Hicks. Baptist Hicks was a gentleman that had the manor constructed. Obviously, the manor that is now in ruins. He wasn't alive at the time. I'm sure he would have been thrown in his grave, knowing what they'd done to his home. That's the back of the organ. This is the Lady Chapel. This is absolutely amazing. He paid for the font as well, Baptist Hicks as well. Look at this beautiful down here. Look at this. So let's get down here. Take your hat off in church. Be polite. Some beautiful memorials up here. But we will get to the ones that I want to really show you in a bit. Got the water. And I can't remember who the gentleman was over there. But there's some beautiful windows in here. I have got permission to film. So, I don't know if you can see the window up there, but it's absolutely beautiful. I'll go get a closer shot in a minute for you. See from the Memorial Weekend pulpit. I do believe Baptist Hicks pay for this to be made as well. These are some really old ones for you. You can show how the age of the church. 1795. This one is in memory of Royal Navy. Oh, he was on the MHS Pathfinder, one of that ship was torpedoed by a German submarine off St Abbott's Head in the North Sea, September 1914, 39. And right at the bottom, let me get in close, there's a little ship. The humble submission to the will of God. Basil, Hovan, down, Nave. Now this is what I wanted to show you. This is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Yeah, look at these two. Look at this. Detail on his moustache is amazing. See? All the way down to his feet. Let's do the same with the lady. Clasping hands. See? This is the... See? This is the lady. She's the eldest daughter of the gentleman here, Francis Hicks. It's her husband, Viscount of Campden. See? In the walls of Ireland. Now this one is quite sad up here. I hope I've got it. This is Penelope. No. Now, she died in the most sad way. She actually pricked her finger while she was sewing. And how many of us have done that? You know. You get a little pinprick and that's the end of it. But she died from blood poisoning. Can you believe that? It's just so hard to believe in this day and age now. This is the Baxis Hicks. And I don't know if I can get a view of it. This is his wife. I hope you can see this because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running the camera for you to look at. The detailing is amazing. I'll go on the side. Hopefully I can get his wife, him himself for you. So it's a big memorial. You can see the shoes as well. So let's see if I can get him as well. Got something holding in his hand here, but you can see the details on his hands, the nails. Let's see if I can get his face. I'll see no one will reckon I got it in these pillows. I've got tassels on everything. And there's another one up here. I can't really, as I said, it's quite crammed in here trying to find everything. There's another lady I want to tell you about that's buried in here. I presume she's in the vault now. And her name was, God, let me think, Lady Juliana. Lady Juliana. They say her coffin is cursed. Don't know why, but it's cursed. And they say if you touch it, within 24 hours, well, a week, I should say, within a week, you are dead. Yes, and there was apparently one that visited the church dead. Test his myth. And he said he wasn't scared, and he touched it. And that was the end of him. Within 24 hours, he was dead. Now, some say this is just a coincidence. Others say it was the curse. That's up to you to decide. But I do believe the coffin's now in the vault. It's a beautiful window up here. Look at this one. You see this one? Hopefully you can see it. Okay. It's beautiful. Now I'm gonna remember rightly. Behind here should be. Oh, I can't think where are they from. What year? Oh God, I can't think. Oh, I'll come back to that in a minute. It's tapestry. See? It's beautiful. But again, you're not going to see it properly, so you're going to have to come and see it in person. But that's an idea of what the tapestry looks like. So come and look behind these curtains if you can, because they're absolutely beautiful. There's two sides. You can see that. Some altar hangings. That's them. Altar hangings. Oh God, I shouldn't say that either. The things I keep saying is terrible. Yeah, so these are medieval altar hangings. And that's what I said, when you're relying on your memory, it's absolutely terrible. And it's beautiful. But as I said, it's not picking up as it should be. And I have to say, I have to remember, I just remembered something as well. Lady Juliana that I was telling you about, she actually, her ghost is said to walk between the church and the house, or what is left of the house. But her death was accumulated to shock from the house being razed to the ground by the royalists. I do believe it was raised to stop it falling into the hands of the parliamentarists. But that's a bit sketchy on how the house was brought to the ground. I said, come and have a look. It's a beautiful church, and well worth a visit inside and out. Okay. This is one of the oldest stones we've come across. Bottom says 1740, 1760. Must have been, the top one must have been second, and then the bottom one first, but the grave was put up after. I told you it was a very old cemetery. As I said, if this filming is bad, I do apologise, because this is my first outing with this new group. Don't know why I keep saying that. It's Go a Pro 11. I'll get it, don't worry. It's a beautiful place. Listen. And I'm sure you'll forgive me, because it's well worth just a video even about my ramblings. Look at these fir trees. Look at this one. 1813. A family one. And next to it is another old one. 1718. See the consulate's difference. 1800s, 1700s. But well preserved, both of them. Beautiful trees. Got some wall graves as well, as I said before. All angles. This church is beautiful. And it's just such a shame with the traffic in the background, because it's so peaceful it would be. I don't know what this one is in here. Goes all the way up here. I said, it's amazing what you find when you have a look for things. So this one's actually gone in the tree. Okay, so that must have been there sometime. Oh, better catch up. I might get lost about. Oh, quick. Distracted again, that's me. Terrible. Entrance to the old manor house. I can get fairly close for you to see it. It does open at certain times of the year for visitors, but it's not open yet. But as I said, I can give you a hole over there. I think there's some ruins, but that's the wall of the church. So there we go. There we go. The church is right next door. And the church is, got in that breath, St James's Church, 13th, 14th century, built with the money of medieval merchants, very wealthy merchants indeed, who lived in the area, and that's why it's so spectacular in design. And inside is absolutely amazing if you've seen one, we've been inside. And these are the elm trees. No, lime trees. Yeah, Let's just excuse me having one of them days. Lime trees should be 12 lime trees. As I said earlier on, 12 apostles, even though I did say 11 apostles. I did mean 12 apostles. And this is it. Church of St James, absolutely amazing. Well worth a visit. The entrance of the church, you've got some of the oldest stones. Look, 1695 this one. You can see the dates on these. Let's get a bit closer for you. See, this one is completely gone, apart from a little bit at the top. So we've got some on this side as well. It's absolutely amazing. It's a whole line. You go all the way up. I've lost my filming mates anyway. He's got one. There he is. Disappeared as usual. These are gone as well, unfortunately. It's always worth having a look to see if you can see dates there. There's this one. That one's quite. It's not an oldish one. That's 1860. Can't make out that one. Can't see a date on that one. Uh, 1694 on that one. There's an even earlier one. 1736. No, I should say not earlier one because that was 16. I tell you, my maths is as bad as my reading and writing. Unfortunately, a lot of these are worn off and I can't tell you what the dates are. These detailing on this door. Okay, boot cleaner. Obviously, you don't want muddy prints in your church. So put them on this side. Okay. Let's go into darkness now a bit. I think Pete mentioned the circle around one around his. It's absolutely amazing. Imagine the view from the top there, can't you? Okay, so I've got another entrance, exit, because we have another book here. And this one is actually slightly different again, obviously built at a different time. Even the design of the door is slightly different. Let's see what else we've got on this side. Okay, so what's this? Okay, this is this is interesting. Maybe a priest entrance. Footsteps going down. It does look like an old guardhouse though, doesn't it? It's all locked up. I can't see anything in there. It looks like a brick wall. I don't know if you can see in there. See? Looks like, oh no. If we go down, maybe a cellar of some sort. It's quite interesting. Let's see what we can see through these little holes. I'll be able to see more miserably when we get back, but looks like an end. It goes down. Interesting to know what that is, because I have no idea what that is. Okay, so we have another door up this way. It looks like a modern, more modern, maybe it had to go in the Victorian era or something. And up there is a consecration light. Obviously don't have a consecration lights because the light's prayer has to be blessed to make it sacred. So let's see, this is a new part, maybe Victorian. I've got them from Pete. because you'll be wondering where I've wandered off to. I do a full circle. Oh, straight into the sunlight. I get Chinese. This is lower down. Again, some stones against the wall. Usually the closer to the church you had, the more money you would have had. That was the theory. Closer to God, I suppose. And at the door. So look at this one. Again, a different sort of door, a different design. I would presume these in the ridge and the pathways. First time I've seen a golden here, and it's will come off. There's one up there. No, not cobble, they're not gold, they're cobbleheads. Cobbleheads, yeah, cobbleheads. Some interesting stone up the back here. Yeah. There we go. Some very old memorials on the wall, that one's gone. And then we go for a circle and come back to the beginning. And we have to go and find Pete, because I've lost him again. One of the beautiful old houses here. It's gone quiet now, so I'll put the video back on. You see quite a long high street. Not a lot in the way of shops. If you're interested in shopping, you've got like the pubs, some sort of touristy stuff. Got an old wall here. This is part of the old town, I would say, underneath it.
Possibly.
Yeah. Sort of antique-y, sort of antique-y sort of stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
Got a
Lots of menu. Lots of people with menus.
nice things to say, Pete. Okay, so this is the original marketplace. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm sure Pete's going to get some photos, but look at the history in these stones. There you go, chicken market. We're going to get Pete to take a picture of this. Can you take a picture, Pete? It comes in from the National Trust. You can see. But it's so properly. It's just like imagine if it could talk. It's absolutely beautiful. If you think of old and old beautiful, you know, it's all building beautiful. So this Pete, it's so properly in it. Got some visitors. But I'd love to see this list up at Christmas. You can see the lights when they turn the lights on. Oh, there's Pete, don't look into that one, there's almost can see Pete in there. I'm just going to go over here. We're up there. And you can see it was built in 1627, and as I said earlier, by Sir Baptist Hicks, who obviously is buried in the church up there. And as you see, it was bought from the noble family for the National Trust in 1942, and is said to be ruled to the trust in a traditional manner. As I said, let me just do a long shot for you. You see how lovely it is. Both sides. Quite small. You think how good markets are these days. I had to show you that. It's go on the floor because people don't like being filmed with Pete's there. So, just have a look at the war memorial. There we go. I was interested to have a look around this. And that's this weekend, just gone was Memorial Weekend. So obviously these are all fresh. And we've got some more recent remembrances on here. Obviously for family. It's 1814 let's just see. We've got, I can't see anything from 1940, but this is 16, 17, 16. No, can't see any from 1902. It only goes from 14 to 18. That's interesting, isn't it? This one? Yeah. 14 to 18. This one down here, please. Maybe this is the Second World War one, and we've got two separate ones. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yes, it looks like they've got two separate ones. Become 50th anniversary of the Indian World War. So, yeah, looks like this one's for the second. Which is unusual, because they usually put them together. Obviously that one, because that one's all sides. Mind you, they could have put it at the bottom, but they chose not to, didn't they? It's an old building, 1897. And that's it. For that, I've got one more thing to show you, which when we get back down to the car, I will show you that in a bit. So bye for now. One last little video from Chipping Campden, and this is St Catherine's Catholic Church. Beautiful building. Just take you around the outside. It's got some footage if you can't see it properly. House Church, St Catherine, Catholic Diocese. 50.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Going a bit of a bush, don't want people on film. Some people don't want being on film. Up to the sky. Back on the side, to the front. Beautiful building. Not as high as the one we've just been to, but high enough. Got a couple of cars up there beneath that. Yeah, so that's it from Chipping Campden. Until next time, goodbye. Okay, so if you remember at the beginning of this video, we were on a bit of a bumpy road, weren't we?
A very small dirt track.
Now, I said to Pete when we came out, there was a simple way to get to Chipping Campden, and he said, oh, I know, let's go this way, didn't you? Can't be that bad. Well, as you said at the beginning of the video, how bad it was and bumpy, and now look how smooth and beautiful the trees are this way. So,
I was practicing for the rally earlier.
mind you,
entering the Stowe Rally.
Mind you, the way this is going up and down at the moment, you wouldn't believe it, would you? No? But it is a beautiful alleyway of trees down this way. Now
It will be in a minute.
So if I just leave it filming.
It's a shame the sun's gone in now.
Yeah, because it's beautiful when the trees come all lit up with the light. But I will leave it on.
Yeah, the sun's gone now.
Maybe.
Now he's speeded up.
I don't know. I'll just put it over on Pete's side a little bit. You can see. There we go. It's beautiful tree line. All the colours. You've got the oranges, you've got the reds. And it's still hanging in there. It's no photos used, it will gone by now, but it's hanging in there for us, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It goes all the way down. I'll come back in a minute because there's another lovely little bit of a driveway in a bit that takes us right home, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, another little bit of lovely lining is here. It's called 5 Mile Drive.
Follow
It's called
A44
5 Mile Drive.
5 Mile Drive.
Yes,
No,
it's
it's 5 miles.
5 miles.
Pete says,
Now, I was a bit disappointed earlier on the beginning. You didn't read me my pace notes, you know. Straight 30, 60 left. You meant to do that, Susie.
yeah, but you know what, my left and right, so goodness knows what's happened.
Film the slow coach, Susan. He's doing about 40 on a 60. Look. Oh, come on.
There we go.
Slow people don't know how to drive in Morton.
And there's we got Pete's famous moans for you.
You can find more moans on Words and Music on Top Cat Radio.
Broadcast on Thursdays and Saturdays.
And the best show is Pete's Progress on Tuesday.
Yeah, there we go. I just love these trees. It's just beautiful colouring. As I said, it's too dangerous to drive. Now people often ask why I don't take over some of the driving. It's because I get easily distracted. I do have a problem with my left and right, so we might end up in a ditch somewhere, mightn't we?
You never know.
I don't think people would trust me driving with my distraction problem either.
We have got some nice scenery at the Cotswolds.
Beautiful scenery. We'll have to do more scenery, won't we?
Yeah.
Be out and about.
Preferably not out of the car window.
No. I'll stop it for a bit again.
Dirty
Okay?
car window.
Actually, I have to say sorry, this is quite funny. Well, this side here, what we're looking at here, me and Pete not long ago actually walked all along that field because we needed to get to Trooper's Lodge where his car was and to go in some compare work. And of course, Morton being Morton, there was not one single taxi available. So all this we walked. You can see right up into the distance, up to here, right up there. We walked, and it was.
And it's raining.
Yes, it was raining. It was muddy, and it was not one of the best experiences.
It's the bus stops at the top, isn't it? Right
Yeah.
at the top, where
Yes.
the turning is. It's just
So
coming out.
just
isn't
past
it?
this sign we're going to come up to now is where we started. So
It's the bus only goes to here. Just here.
about this sign up here where this 30-mile-an-hour sign is, that is where we actually started from. Because we got the bus just to
It's
the
just to the
garage.
petrol station.
Ah, there's the garage over here, the petrol station, or not garage, it's a petrol station. So that's where we stopped on the bus, and the rest we had to walk. It's quite an experience, not one that we want to repeat, but there you go.